I'm here to tell you a story that I think every woman going through a divorce should hear. I'm going to share with you some experiences that I've witnessed with women going through divorce. They're tragic, they're sad, but they're all common. They're all going through the same thing. To illustrate, I am going to take some literary license here and blend all of the stories that I have seen into one person. Let's call her Sarah. When I first met Sarah, she came in and she was disoriented and shell-shocked. And she just really needed somebody to talk to. She was embarrassed to admit she didn't know much about her investments or their investments. Her husband had all the financial relationships. He made all the decisions. Her anger, her bitterness, and most importantly, her sense of betrayal had led her to this perfect storm of helplessness. Yep, she hired a lawyer and she found an accountant, and this was helpful, but not enough. What she really needed was a financial advocate who could help her figure out what she would need for her future, not just what she could get. Her husband and his gang, being his attorney, his accountant, and his stockbroker, concocted a plan. It looked fair on the surface, but it was horrible underneath. They offered Sarah the house and stocks at what they valued at $500,000. It was a trap. Good for him, bad for her. She thought she got what she wanted, the house. She just didn't realize she was going to have to sell it to pay for it. There were a lot of hidden costs in selling the house. The roof, the yard, the real estate agent. All of these added up. And the stock portfolio, it was ugly. Every single stock came with a giant hidden tax bill, and she was not given the money to pay them. Divorce can be like a war, even if you don't want it to be. I've got 3 secrets that every woman should know so that she doesn't get hurt. Number 1, hire a CFP. They'll work arm in arm with your attorney before, during, and after your divorce. A CFP is a special kind of financial planner who's earned the highest designation they can achieve. Number 2, develop a complete financial plan. It's not a spreadsheet and it's not a budget. It's a tool. You get to use this tool to reveal the hidden traps your husband and his lawyers have set. You can use it to show the judge that you deserve better and more. And you can use it to negotiate your settlement so that you can actually calculate the amount you need to live on for the rest of your life in a style that you're accustomed to. The final secret is to learn. Learn about how to overcome the dysfunctional relationship women often have with money, as in how to separate money from your emotions. Ask your CFP to teach you about money. Knowledge is power. It's the power to feel secure. It's the power to protect yourself. And by being smarter and knowing more about money and investing, you'll be empowered to stand up for yourself. I'm Renee. Our firm is the Financial Planning Investment Group. We guide women through their divorces and help them get the financial advice they need so their stories have happy endings. If you think you need help, and if you're negotiating for at least $250,000 in your divorce, here's how we work. We start with a brief, confidential telephone conversation. We'll explain everything you need to know, and you can decide if you want to meet me in my office. There's no charge for our first meeting. And if you're expecting a sales pitch on why you should use our firm, I'm going to disappoint you. I don't give sales pitches. There's no pressure, just a good old-fashioned conversation. At the end of our meeting, I'll simply ask if you want our help or not. So if you want to talk, simply follow the instructions at the end of this video, and we'll put the coffee on for you.